The Neo Egoist League has officially ended, so now we essentially have all the feats of the players. I think it's the best time to properly analyze and rank the players solely based on their dribbling. Now before we go on, I need the viewers to understand that dribbling is all about moving the ball effectively without losing it to the opponents and not necessarily about performing skill moves. With that out of the way, I'm going to have Rio here at 10th place. Within the Neo Egoist League, Rio is one of the better dribblers as he was able to get past the BM team while copying Saitoshi. His copying ability allows him to copy the dribbling styles of other players, although not perfectly, but effectively enough. At the 9th place, however, I have Alexis Ness. Now it was a bit difficult to place Ness here, because honestly we haven't seen him do much in the dribbling aspect. However, the fact that he boasts a 90+ dribbling stat speaks volumes. Hopefully we'll see more of his dribbling in the World Cup. At the number 8 spot, I have Baro here. Baro is definitely not your typical pure dribbler, as his dribbling is seriously lacking in versatility. However, we've seen that his chop dribbles and charges are near impossible to stop. That's why I have him over Ness. He just has the far better feats. At number 7 though, I have Itoshi Sai. Honestly speaking, when it comes to ranking Sai, you really only have narrative to rely on, because we've only seen his dribbling during the under-20s game, and that was against a significantly weaker Bluelock side as compared to where we're at now. However, when you realize that he wasn't really trying in that game and was only stopped by a destroyer rim, that at least should entail that his dribbling is top tier. I believe we'll see more feats from him in the future, but based in what we have at this point, I can't rank him higher than this. At number 6, I'm going with Bluelock's Panther, Chikiri Huma. Chikiri is one of the more underrated players, and it sucks when you realize how good he actually is. His dribbling is definitely one of the more effective dribbling styles in Bluelock, as it utilizes his speed to trick players and get to his golden zone. The drawback with his dribbling, however, is that when you figure him out, you'll probably be able to stop him, just like Kaiser and Corona did. Now for number 5, it's the Acetor Don Lorenzo. Lorenzo as a whole is such an overpowered character, from his build to his defending, all the way to his dribbling. He's just way too good. As we saw in the Ubers game, when he started going up the field, he basically couldn't be stopped. Why a goal didn't result from his dribbling was simply because Asagi could predict that he'd pass to Baro. If Lorenzo was a striker-type player, I doubt he'd be stopped. And a side note, his zombie dribbling is just so cool to watch for some reason. Going to our number 4, however, I have Yuki Miyu. Now the whole discourse around Yuki's dribbling is a pretty sensitive one, because on one hand, he's called the one-on-one emperor, and on the other hand, we've never actually see a goal result from his dribbling, not even in the 3rd selection. But honestly, from a dribbling standpoint, I think he deserves this spot, as we've seen him dribbling past both PXG and Manshine. Now going into the highly debated top 3, this might be controversial, but I'm putting Bachira in 3rd place. If we want to talk about who's the most skillful player with the most aesthetically pleasing dribbling, then yeah, Bachira is easily number 1. But when we take into account his actual feats, the 2 guys above are just simply better. And Hiyori is one of them. Hiyori has probably some of the best dribbling feats in the entire series, going through the best defensive team in the series like it was nothing, and absolutely cooking Don Lorenzo, the best defender in the under-20s category on a number of occasions in the Ubers game. I can hear your arguments if you want to put Bachira here, but I just feel Hiyori is better in this regard. Our undisputed number 1 is Rin Itoshi, Destroyer Rin to be precise. While base Rin is more of a tactician, when he flips the switch, we've seen he can't be stopped. All the way back in the under-20s game, Oliver Iko, the best defender in the Bluelock program, had no way of stopping him. Going into his game against BM, we saw him dribble past the whole team, get himself in a good position to score, but proceed to pass the ball back again to Charles, and spin it back to score. When it comes to dribbling, Rin is effectively unstoppable. If you enjoyed this video, do well to destroy the subscribe button, and give me your own rankings in the comments down below.